everybody. Night 2, Gateway Dirt Nationals. We're here. It's our qualifier. Sorry, I lost my voice for the weekend. We're excited. It's Friday night. We would love to win this race. We'll see what happens. We're going to go into our qualifier, or go into our qualifying, and then go from there and see where we end up. So next view will be from the in-car camera. We'll go from there, and we'll see what happens. All right, we're over here in staging right now. We had a guy go through the fence, and we're supposed to be on the track right now. We're Heat 3. Qualifying efforts, as you'll see on the in-car camera, were probably not the best. Went out second to last car and stuffed her in the fence lap 1, lap 2, just drove the hell out of it. Ended up 15th out of 30 or something like that, so we'll start P4 in our heat. We got to be top 4, so hopefully we can win it. We'll see. We got old Wallace over there, back here, and everybody just socializing. So stay tuned for the heat race. Hopefully we can lock in and go from there.
Stefan's gonna look to the inside.
tore quite a bit of stuff up last night. We had to basically rebuild the whole car. My guys did a great job. Extremely thankful for my guys. Joe, Shane, Brad Wyatt, everybody that was here, Bill, Austin, everybody that came in. More than thankful for that. Because last night when the feature was over, I honestly thought we're done. We had a bad qualifying run. Last car on track, minus Neville. Neville went quick time, but dedicated to the bottom, I ran to the top. Should have went to the bottom. Qualified 15th, and we started 4th in the heat, ran 3rd, so we locked in. We started the race 11th. Actually, we're up to 9th with like 2 laps in. I'm like, okay, we're pretty good. Tom Barry and somebody else got into I guess just got into each other or whatever, racing deal. And I banged right front to right rear off Tom Barry's car. Going through, I didn't mean to, but one of them deals, the track just closed up. And it broke something on the car. We found today a ball joint, shots, a bunch of other stuff. Hopefully nothing major. So today we're in a qualifier. We got to be top 3 and we start 6th. So we'll see what happens. Just want to thank all my guys, all my sponsors, everybody. Gateway Dirt Nationals is becoming one of the biggest events in motorsports. Chili Bowl, Dirt Nationals, all this stuff. World 100. So, thanks everybody. Stay tuned. A little bit of quiet time in the cockpit. You don't ever get any time like at these events. It's just so busy in the pit area, and then there's a lot of people that just want to talk and hang out, which is really cool, and I really appreciate it. So now I got a little quiet time in the cockpit. We start 6th and we got to be 3rd. The reality being 3rd is going to be tough. This race is tough. The B mains or these qualifiers are always pretty juiced up, and you always want to be on the front row or 2nd row. But you never know what's going to happen, right? You can see I got the camera on back here, and you never know. So it's kind of one of them deals, but pretty cool event. I've been doing it since the start. Made every A main so far. Maybe we'll do it again, who knows. Not putting any pressure on myself tonight. Just glad to be here. I love this event. I would love to win this event, but we'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, enjoy the ride.
So as we can tell, the track is juiced up. They just went and farmed it. I know at this point it's got to get to the bottom, and I'm pretty much do or die the first 2 or 3 laps. Stuck up here on the top behind a few different guys and just really nowhere to go. Can't get back down to the bottom soon enough. So at this point, you basically got to hope somebody screws up or you're waiting for the big crash. I got behind the 6th year, and this guy goes by as well, and at that point I know it's pretty much over. The laps are clicking off, and these 10 laps go by so freaking quick. That's why racing the Dome qualifying is so important, because you find yourself on Saturday in one of these races, you better hope you're on the front row. Last year I was on the front row, and it was easy. It was a cakewalk. We locked in right here. There's no locking in at this point unless the top 3 or 4 guys crash each other, but when the track's this fast, there's nothing you can do about it. I even attempt to go to the top for about a lap just to make my crew guys happy. That way when I pull in, they don't tell me that I screwed up or didn't try to run the top. But I know in my mind it's too far around the outside here when the track's fast on the bottom, and this track generally is really good on the bottom. So I go to the top just to make them happy. That way they're not upset I didn't try it. Then I realized this guy behind me was pretty far down on the inside, knew I had to get back down. So like that's how it goes. We didn't make the race. I do appreciate you guys following my journey, and I appreciate the follows, the likes, and subscribes. I'm going to keep producing as much content as I can, showing my story from my side. That way you guys can kind of see how it is from the driver's point of view, car owner's point of view, and from somebody that kind of runs their own team, has a normal job, and races as much as he can. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you on the next one.